Hi YouTube, I am back, and this time it will be, I'll be talking a little bit about a piece I just got from Chanel. So Chanel, loved the brand, always have, of course, it's iconic. I always felt, however, that Chanel was a little mature, like especially the classic flat bags. I felt, you know, maybe when I'm in my 50s or 60s I will get one. I just think they're more a bag for the mature lady, if you will. But of course, when I saw the Le Boy bag, that kind of changed my mind, and I'll talk about that more in another video about a bag I acquired. But after I got that bag, of course, Chanel was on my radar. And so this little piece that I got was after the bag, which I will reveal in another video. And of course, like I said, I'm always late to the bandwagon. And the pieces that I like usually are not the pieces that are of the regular collection. Now Chanel, even regular collection, some of the Chanel pieces are very hard to find. Which is great. I mean, I guess at some point you don't want everyone walking around with your bags, but at the same time it's a little annoying because some of the pieces are beautiful, and if I have to wait 3 years on a wait list for a bag, it's kind of like, no, I'm sorry, no. And then the prices are just getting ridiculous. But anyway, I digress. This little piece I looked for forever. I had, so of course, saw it on YouTube, and it is, and I love the Camellia print. I came to fall in love with the Camellia print with gold hardware. And this particular piece was, I believe, the fall collection of 2015, and it was Camellia print and gold hardware with the gold etching to bring out the Camellia pattern. So of course I could only find silver hardware, and I was just now, now my interest is peaked. Now I need this piece. I called Paris for it. I went to Saks. I called Saks all around the nation. I called the Chanel number. They're telling me that it was sold out. It's not available any longer. And so I was just, it just fueled my passion. Like I said, I called France. I used the little bit of French I knew. They didn't have it. I called Hawaii because I had gone to Bloomingdale's. Bloomingdale's had the plain black Camellia pattern with the silver hardware, and the gentleman that was there told me that he had just transferred from Hawaii a month ago, and they still had them. It's called Hawaii. Hawaii's a no-go. Put my name on the waiting list. Have not heard back from them yet. Then one night I was watching the YouTube video of a lady. I cannot remember her name, but I will put it down below. She had just purchased the Le Boy iridescent boy, which is the bag I have, which I will tell you guys in a later video. And that bag was sold out. It apparently was sold out everywhere. She got hers at Bergdorf in January. So, I was like, maybe Bergdorf will have my little piece that was supposed to be sold out everywhere. Called Bergdorf, and the gentleman that I spoke to, I explained to him, I want the card holder, I want, my specific words to him were, I want the card holder, and I want it with the gold hardware. He goes, oh, we have one piece. I was like, oh my gosh, hold it for me, and I will, I'll be there in 20 minutes. So I went off, on my lunch hour, walked the 20 blocks to Bergdorf. I was hyped. I was like, I found it. I can't believe I found it. I walked. I was, so happy. When I got into Chanel, I was like sweating up a storm because at this point I had walked, my adrenaline was pumping, and it's hot in those department stores. So, I wasn't my fabulous self, if I can call myself fabulous. Anyway, he opened up the box, and I was like, oh, so deflated. It wasn't the card holder I was looking for. It was the regular card holder in the caviar leather with gold hardware, and I was just like, no. And I remembered my conversation with him on the phone, and I was like, oh no, I forgot to tell you that I was looking for the card holder in the Camellia pattern with gold hardware. And he was like, no, that collection sold out so long ago, and I don't even think we got it, and yada yada yada. And then I showed him the picture of it, and then he's like, wait a second, you know what, I remember that, we may have one. So he went upstairs, or wherever he went, he disappeared for like 10 minutes, and I was strumming my fingers along, and then I saw him come back with the box in his hand, and I was like, oh. So he opened the box, And there it was. I don't, of course, have it in the box anymore. It came in the, you know, the regular Chanel box. It's nice, kind of velvety, kind of. It's a nice box. And it came in a nice, it's pouch. It's an open pouch. It's not in there, of course. And there it was. My beautiful Chanel card case. I love the pattern of the camellia print with the gold etching that just pops it out. It's so puffy, it's soft, it's in the lambskin, and I just thought it was so pretty. I saw maybe about 3 YouTube videos on this particular pattern, and I just fell in love with it. It's just gorgeous. And actually the other day I went back to Bergdorf to see what other items they had with this print, and they did have a beautiful makeup case that I was considering to get as a catch-all, but you know, it was $6.25, and with tax it was just, it wasn't, I just wasn't going to do it. I just tearfully said my goodbyes to it and walked away. And I'm just going to be satisfied with this little piece. I thought it was $400, but he rang it up and it was $350. So I was like, woo. I was just so excited. The guy, he didn't wrap it or anything. There was no bow, there was no camellia. I didn't care. It was on my lunch hour. I was hot, I was sweaty, and I had to get back to my job. So I didn't really care, because the fact that I found this piece was enough for me. So I just love it. It's got, okay, so I guess you guys know what each card holder, what Chanel, they're pretty much the same. It has the pocket here, which I don't want to, stretch. It has a pocket here, a pocket up here, which I have two cards in the top pocket. I usually keep my work ID in this pocket here. And then it has the middle pocket, and in there I just keep the authentication card. And it's just so pretty. It's beautiful. It's a little piece of luxury that I love to just touch. I am very careful to just, kind of run my fingers along it and not press, because I really want the puffiness to stay and maintain it. I haven't scratched it yet. It hasn't been scratched, and I just love looking at it. It's a beautiful, beautiful piece from Chanel. If you guys want this, I guarantee you, well, not guarantee you, but I urge you to try the Bergdorf Goodman in New York. He did say it was, he had one left, but, he didn't reiterate that when he went to find it. There could be another piece, waiting there. Call Bergdorf in New York. I will not leave his name, because when I went there to look at the makeup pouch, I wasn't really feeling him anymore. So if I do decide, which I won't buy that. But if I do decide to buy another Chanel piece at Bergdorf, I will be sure to be looking for another SA. Beautiful piece. So if you guys are into a Chanel card holder, actually the black, the caviar leather with the gold hardware was gorgeous as well. So check it out, guys. It's a little piece of luxury that you can own from Chanel, and it's just gorgeous. And if you take care of it, you'll have it for a lifetime. So the price to me was not that bad. So I will see you guys in my next video. I have a couple of items coming up that I want to share with you. I just bought the MCM rabbit wallet, and it is so cute. I will put that in another video though, and to show you also what is in my the little mini backpack from MCM. So I will see you guys later, and have a good day. Bye-bye.